Groove slam, work it back. Filter that, baby, bump that track. Groove slam, work it back. Filter that, baby, bump that track. Groove slam, work it back. Space cowboy, just play that track. Gaga in the room, so starstruck, cherry, 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 boom, boom.
The InStyler is a rotating hot iron that combines a flat iron and a curling iron with a unique twist. The secret to the InStyler rotating hot iron is in its rotating heated polishing cylinder, along with 4 rows of precision-aligned bristles. Here's how it works. When you run the InStyler rotating hot iron through your hair, the first set of bristles gently sorts and separates your hair strands. Then the rotating, heated, polishing cylinder gently glides over your hair, smoothing, polishing, straightening, and styling each strand. Finally, the second set of bristles puts the finishing touch on your hair, leaving you with shiny, silky hair. It's truly amazing. And the best part is, because of the InStyler rotating hot iron's design, your hair won't get smashed or baked by the super intense heat of a flat iron or other hot tools. In fact, the InStyler rotating hot iron uses less heat than traditional hot tools and delivers better results. How? Because the InStyler rotating hot iron's gentle heat, in conjunction with the rotating motion of the polishing cylinder, literally polishes your hair strands individually, so it doesn't need extreme heat to get amazing results. Your hair will be shinier, bouncier, and full of life. Plus, the InStyler rotating hot iron does so much more than any styling tool out there. Get lift and fullness right from the root. Get a sexy flip in seconds. Straighten even the toughest and most coarse hair, and still get the fullness and style without the stick-straight flatness of a flat iron. Do a full style in 8 minutes, and change it again in 2. Wrap your hair around the rotating, polishing cylinder and get that amazing curl that lasts all day. If you can hold it, you can do it with the InStyler rotating hot iron.
No need to spend money on expensive hair products. The InStyler does the work of all these. I love the InStyler.
Work it back, filter that, baby, bump that track. Groove slam, work it back. Filter that, baby, bump that track. Groove slam, work it back. Filter that, baby, bump that track. Groove slam, work it back. Filter that, baby, bump that track.
Baby, now that we're alone, got a request. Would you make me number 1 on your playlist? Could get Dre headphones with the left side. I don't want to scratch it back.
Plug the InStyler into an electrical outlet. Push once for high heat for thick, coarse hair. Push a second time for medium heat for thin to medium textured hair. Or push a third time for fine, thin hair. The bars on the power button will flash while reaching the desired heat. Once the temperature is reached, the LED will stay lit. Press the button for a 4th time to turn the InStyler rotating hot iron off. Make sure to remove excess water from the hair and thoroughly towel dry. Detangle the hair before styling. Gather a 2 or 3 inch section of the hair, then glide the InStyler rotating iron slowly from roots to tips with the temperature set at the highest heat setting appropriate to your hair texture. Position the cylinder side toward your scalp. Gather a 2 to 3 inch section of hair and glide the InStyler rotating iron straight down through the hair from roots toward tips without angling the cylinder. Position the cylinder side toward your scalp. Glide the InStyler rotating iron down your hair from the roots toward the tips. Near the tips of your hair, turn the cylinder in toward you, keeping the tips on the cylinder. Rotate for 3 to 5 seconds. For larger flips, start the turn sooner. Position the cylinder side away from your scalp. Gather a 2 to 3 inch section of hair, then glide the InStyler rotating iron down your hair from the roots toward the tips. Near the tips of your hair, turn the cylinder out and away from you, keeping the tips on the cylinder. Rotate for 3 to 5 seconds. For larger flips, start the turn sooner.
InStyler! Jealous.
The top styles start with a great base. Begin with a good haircut that is well maintained. Treat your hair right by using only quality shampoos, conditioners, and finishing products. Hair should be clean before styling. Thoroughly rinse out all hair conditioning products for best results. Blow or towel dry hair before use. Always detangle and section hair before using the InStyler rotating iron. Section and clip your top layer of hair. Sections should be 2 to 3 inches wide and never wider than the cylinder. Always make sure to start with the InStyler rotating iron fully heated to the desired temperature setting. Start with the bottom layers, working from back to front, then working on the top layers. Repeat through the hair as needed to create your desired style. Do not repeat excessively on the same section of hair for extended periods of time. Keep the InStyler rotating iron moving through your hair as you style. When styling is complete, push the power button until it turns off. Allow the InStyler rotating iron to cool before storing.